Ford can see through the open door to his right, a skeleton laying on the ground in a cell, and on his left, through a closed, like metal bar door, looks like a cell door, you see a person sleeping in the back corner.
Alright, so I'm going to do what I was going to do before. Left. I'm going to try to lockpick this door. Disable device. This is a +2, and I rolled an 18, so 20.
Okay. You're giving a jiggle, you're trying to...
Oh my god.
What's that?
Tonight, God.
So you are going at that lock. You're kind of jiggling it away. This one seems more... You're fiddling with it, and you are going at it, and you can't quite get it to pop.
Do you have a lock up there that needs help, Ford?
Maybe.
Should we ask Key?
Yeah, I guess.
Of course.
You don't have anything in my repertoire to help this.
Alright. And I'm going to just check out these alcoves on either side of me, see if there looks anything unusual or suspicious. Like,
Okay.
Why are there just alcoves here?
Roll a perception check.
Okie dokie. Find the right screen again. That's pretty good.
They just look like normal stone walls.
Okay. Just curious. I'm not used to underground dwellings. I don't know. Why they have alcoves?
Yeah.
It's weird. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They're like closets, NEPHI. They're just extra space.
Oh.
Okay. So Key is going to move up towards... Ooh, do I still have it on? I think I do. Hold on.
Does it say? What are closets?
I guess there's that. Oh.
Are those like small rooms in houses that people sometimes put stuff in?
Yeah, like a wardrobe almost, but like just extra space.
Okay. Don't spend much time in buildings and houses, but okay.
Yeah, essentially just extra space to put stuff in.
Okay. Oh, there's Key.
So Key is... He seems from his... Not body language, but from the way that he's moving, he seems a little put out at the door, not responding to him earlier. So he comes up to this one and is like, this is the one you want me to open? Want me to get in here?
Yeah, give it a shot, Key.
He goes up the block, and again, doesn't actually go into the lock, he just starts trying to talk to it. Hey, are you like your friend out there? Are you deaf too? Apparently.
He's begging it!
Apparently this one's deaf too.
Key, you do know that usually a key goes into a lock to unlock it?
What? No. No. That's never how it's worked. That's not how keys work. I'm a key. I would
while
know.
Key is arguing with everyone, I'm going to start yelling to wake up the person in the back.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What does she look like?
You can't tell very well, but it's the image there is not the greatest. The person you see, they're wearing a white robe over what looks to be standard kind of traveling gear. You can't see what their face looks like, but there's a white hood kind of pulled up over the head, and you can't really see, aside from the fact that they look roughly human-shaped and sized.
Okay, well, it's not Dagon.
True, because he would be smaller.
So I'm going to start calling out to her, and, just yelling things like, hey, wake up.
Start banging on the door.
Yeah, I'm start making this general loud noises, yelling, trying to just wake up the person.
Yeah. The person kind of wakes up and looks over at you. You can see it appears to be a male human or half elf or someone very similar to that. And he's got brownish hair and kind of a little bit of a scruffy brown beginnings of a beard. You gather he hasn't shaved in a few days. What are you doing here?
Come to rescue, I suppose. Why are you here? How did you get here? Who put you here?
I'm here because I want to be here. You are... God damn it. You're already down here, aren't you? That means you already took care of the oafs outside?
Yep, the oafs are taken care of. They're still alive, but...
Wait.
Alive?
What do you mean you want to be down here?
Never mind. Just
Were-
leave
were-
me alone. Go away.
Were they guarding you?
No, well,
What's your name?
just leave me alone. Just leave
I
me
think you
alone.
should tell us your story, or we'll do everything in our power to remove you from down here. Should I roll like an intimidation or like a persuasion?
You can roll intimidation.
My D20 is where? Right here. My intimidate is +8. So 28.
The dude looks at you. Kind of... Well, you've already messed it up enough. I'm here trying to figure out what's going on with this whole operation. And now, you've essentially ruined the operation, and so I'm never going to find out what actually happened.
Well, I mean, the two wolves are still alive, so you can interrogate them all you want.
Yeah, so it's at least not a complete failure.
What
Wait.
operation?
Wait, two?
Upon them, they threatened us, we befriended them, and then when they weren't looking, I snuck into the tent. They noted.
Wait, which two? Which two?
One of them was named Bob, but I don't think that was his real name. I think he's using a cover. He had a fancy hat on, which I am now currently wearing, as you can see.
Yeah.
And Murdred or something. I'm not one for names.
Okay, so the spellcaster and one of the guards. Okay. Well, the first thing you should know, there are 3 more guards, bodyguards, whatever they are, slavers, somewhere. And yes,
Just somewhere.
They're around. They were here when I came down, and if you only beat up 2 of them, that means there are 3 left.
Well, you calling them slavers seems to make sense. We suspected them initially of being the case of the missing villagers from the village. We were sent here to find them.
Absolutely. That
Gives me a good feeling that they probably are slavers.
they are indeed, and I was supposed to be one of their next catch to be delivered to their customer, which unfortunately now won't happen.
Hey, you never told us your name, stranger.
How very acute of you. I don't plan on it.
Why? What do you have to hide?
Quite a few things, aside from the fact that the people that I represent, you might, to put it in terms you might understand, I'm not particularly well liked.
Well, names aside, why don't you let us help you finish this operation here? I mean, we're already deeply involved enough that the other 3 guards probably want us dead.
While they're discussing, I'm gonna wander down and see if I see anybody else.
At this point,
Don't. No, I'm sorry.
at this point, sorry, go ahead, Monkey.
I'm not asking to be filled in on all the details. I'm just asking to help finish the dirty work here, be in and out. Find the villagers, take them back to the village. You can do whatever about the operation you want to do with the operation. That doesn't concern me in the slightest.
You know, the problem
I'm
is
just here for the villagers.
the problem is you've already ruined the operation. Salvage it.
He was waiting
Thanks
for them to bring him to the people
Well,
they were selling to.
Yes, I know that much, but now at this point, all I care about the villagers, and the villagers have been missing not long enough for me to believe that they've been going to give it to the customer yet, hopefully.
Mm.
I care about the villagers right now. I don't care about uncovering this entire operation.
Well, if it's just the villagers you're looking at, they're down the hall in one of the other cells. At this point, NEPHI, the conversation you've had has brought the attention of the others, at least one other person. NEPHI, to your right, you see a cell in which there is a half-elf female who meets the description of who you were told is Alyssa. Are you here to save us?
Are you Alyssa?
Yes. Who sent you?
Well, we were sent by Bertrand, and some other concerned villagers back in Worst.
Oh, okay. That's a bit odd, but I appreciate it. I just didn't know that they cared. Can you get me out of this cell? I need to keep going. I need to get to Mistwatch.
Sure. What's in Mistwatch?
My family.
Oh, okay. Key,
Yes.
do you think you could have any luck with this door over here? I mean, it looks like a very, very receptive door.
Well, third time's the charm, as they always say.
Mm-hmm. And you could always try
Inserting yourself?
a little.
Really?
Yes.
Really? That's where you want to go? You want to make jokes like that? Fine, I'll give it a try. And he comes over here. As the gentleman in white hadn't seemed to notice the key at first, but as it floated away, he kind of gives it a weird look, like, is that a key that's talking?
Yeah, it floats, moves, talks, all that ton of weird magic shit. I'm no mage. I don't know about that.
He's
That's
our
weird.
traveling companion.
I prefer to think of him as our mascot.
I am a full member of this party, thank you very much.
It's true. We agreed to it.
A key goes up to the door there, and goes through the same routine, kind of going up to the lock, leaning up against it. Hey, how's it going? Are you gonna let me in? Maybe. Promise it'll be a good time.
Every time.
And the lock on the door is still, just like all the other locks, not responding in any way. You start to gather that the locks in the keymaker's house were also magical, and so he never actually functioned the way a normal key would work, and so that's not how he understands things.
Yeah.
So
We were starting to gather.
That's why I was trying to explain how the way locks work is the key inserts itself into the opening of the lock, and usually there's a turn and a twist, kind of like a dance, and then does magic on the inside, and the lock opens.
really?
Yeah,
Now,
I bet it's a
I feel like
wonderful.
I've heard that story before.
I bet it's
I
a
feel like
wonderful
I've heard-
experience.
And a lock love each other very much.
Now, see, I feel like I've heard this story before. Only it definitely wasn't a key and a lock. It was two of you, people that were doing
Why
all of
would he
that.
have been told the story?
Hey,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
do you think the keymaker never had any kids? He had to. That's never
Well,
mind.
yes. Okay. Besides that, I think.
This is a conversation I've heard multiple times before.
Okay.
It's never been directed at me, but no.
Key, would you
Yes?
like to try that? I will turn my back if you.
Fine, I'll go stick myself in the hole.
Thank you.
He goes and tries to stick the end of the key, but this lock was not made for this shape of a key. And so he's kind of like bouncing, like running into it, like bunk, 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 bunk. See, this is not how this works.
Okay.
I told you.
So I look at the guy in the white robe and ask,
Mhm.
"Did you see who had the keys to these doors?"
Yeah, it was I don't remember. One of the guards, one of the slavers. They all look alike to me.
Well, Bob didn't have it, and neither did Mantelin. So I'm guessing it's one of these other ones he says that are around here that we haven't seen.
That would make sense.
Okay, Alyssa, don't worry. We're gonna get a key, and we're gonna get you out of this. And I'm gonna go check the other door opposite Alyssa's cell.
In that cell, you see a skeleton chained to the wall. In contrast to some of the crates that you see on your way in, this one looks like it may have been here since when this place was actually active.
Oh,
How about the
yeah.
original skeleton we saw? Was that one?
It looks very old.
Okay.
Probably not recent.
Nope, nobody in here. Just a former resident, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, you do hear some clanging down on the other end. Hey!
Oh.
Are you guys here to let me out?
I think there's somebody down here, and I move farther down. Move on down the corridor.
You see in the cells to your left and right, if it will work. Both of them are missing doors.
Okay, well, not here. Maybe farther down a little more. Down here? Hello?
And you see the door on your left. There is a short dwarf standing at the door, kind of shaking it, like, "Ah, are you here? You guys don't look like any of those stupid bandits. Are you here to let me out?"
Would you be Dagon?
"Yeah, that's my name."
Oh.
"How do you know that?"
Oh, the townspeople sent us looking for you.
"Oh, okay."
Yeah,
Cool.
People noticed you were missing, and they're like, hey, go check it out.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to miss these, and he flexes.
Oh.
I mean, I do all the strong work around. I gotta chop the wood, gotta carry all that all the stuff around. I mean, I'm surprised the town doesn't fall apart without me.
Yes, you look very strong. We're working on finding out how to unlock the door. You haven't seen any of the guards recently, have you?
Not really. Earlier today, one of them came and gave us food, but that's the last I saw of him.
What did he look like?
A human guy, brown coat, kind of a funky hat. Looks kind of ugly, honestly. But I mean, yeah, he's a bandit. He doesn't know any better.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing anyone not in the cells down here is probably one of them. So.
Okay.
Did you take care of them already?
Well, we've run into two of them, and we did take care of them, yes. Apparently there are reports that there are more than two.
Yeah, I'd say that probably somewhere like 4 to 7. I don't know.
Oof.
I didn't really pay attention.
Okay, 7, that sounds like a lot.
Well, I don't know. There might only be a few more. I know I've seen at least 3 or 4 different guys.
Okay, hang tight. We are here. We're going to do our best. Yeah.
Well, hurry it up. I don't really like being caged in down here.
Okay.
All right, so
I don't blame you. I don't like being underground either.
That's not being the underground. It's just being in a locked cage. That don't.
Oh, right. You're a dwarf. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to everybody else. We'll see if we can get. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just gonna wander over here and peek in this cell, see if there's anybody else that we don't know about.
I've seen the other skeleton.
Oh.
Also been there a while.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm
I'm gonna go to
go back
the
and
white.
yeah.
I'm gonna go to the White Hood in here. So Alright, well, we found the villagers. We did fuck up your operation, so I'll do everything in my power to help you salvage it, if anything.
Yeah. Well, at this point, you kind of owe me. So give me a hand, and I'll help you guys get out of here.
Show me how to, or is there a special way to unlock this door? That you know of, at least?
Key?
Right. We gotta find the key, because the two guys we took care of, neither of them had keys on them. The horses said there were more than 4 people, and we only saw the 2, and Dagon thinks there's maybe up to 7, but maybe not. I mean, at least a few.
That dwarf can't count. I've been here longer than he has, and what I've seen 5 different people. The wizard dude and 4 kind of more the muscly kind of guys.
And was there
Now,
only
there
the
might
one
be
guy with
more-
the hat?
No, pretty much all the muscle dressed the same. Hat, coat,
Oh, okay.
basically the same outfit.
Sorry, Ford. I think there are more of those hats.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
They're not
Definitely
as
not.
unique. Okay. And the rest of the cells are either empty or have a previous residence in them. Okay, let's go see if we can find the guards.
All right, let's check the left corridor first. See if there's anything around the corner that I missed.
Yeah, because you were taking looks down there, and did I don't know. Do you think the left would be?
Honestly, I don't know. I couldn't see around the corner. I saw a door down one way, and the rest was around a corner.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go back the way we came
Mm-hmm.
and down the left hallway.
Left the way you're facing now, or left from where you
Up.
came in? Up. Okay.
Hey, sorry, just so you know, I only got, about another hour left.
Okay. We.
Top of the next hour, whatever.
Okay.
Monkey.
If we don't finish it off, we can pick it up next time. I'm trying to make it as open-ended as possible, so you don't have to always fit it into a session. That way, we can not feel rushed or anything. Okay. So you're moving forward. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I did
9.
I get not bad.
Nice. Okay. So as you're looking forward from where you are right now, you can probably see this much more or less. And then you can see in here too, if I didn't already review. You notice over in the pile of stuff over here, you do notice a big slimy blob.
Oh, watch out, guys! There's something goopy up here.
Does it look dangerous?
I can't tell.
Go, if anyone would like to make a knowledge of dungeoneering, you may.
Knowledge of dungeoneering.
I have no knowledge of dungeoneering.
I got a 16.
Okay. You know that this is a creature of the ooze type. And it's a blob thing that eats things.
Well, stabbing that thing probably doesn't work. I'm out of the running for killing that.
I don't know. It seems to not be bothering us. Maybe we should just keep going. It'll ignore us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if
At
we
the
can
moment-
sneak past it.
At the moment, it seems to be just kind of blobbing in the corner there.
Is there anything that looks important in that area?
Not really. It looks like it's got a couple little random things in it. maybe pieces of metal, maybe pieces of organic matter.
Do any of them look like a key?
None of them do, from what you
Okay.
can tell at this distance.
Then I don't care for now.
Agreed.
Okay. Off to the right here, you can see there is a kind of a larger area. And from your point of view, you can see yeah, looks empty, but as you're talking, you hear a voice kind of over from this direction. It's like, hello?
I'm gonna strolling up
Wait.
to the voice.
What's
Sorry.
that?
ASILA is going to cast Magic Stone, so I have some Magic Stones.
Okay.
I need
All
to
right.
roll.
I don't think you have to roll. But I know of, at least. Take a look. If it doesn't tell you to roll, I don't think you need to. I think it's just you cast it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
So I walk up on this man.
So you walk up on a man. He looks very similar to the
Looks
gentleman.
similar. I'm gonna go ahead and go right ahead for attack him. I'm not gonna give him a chance because he's in the same outfit and everything.
Okay.
I'm going to hit him.
In
Not
that
gonna.
case,
Okay, cool.
in that case, everyone needs to roll initiative.
Okay.
To you. That's not the right button.
Yeah, do I get like the surprise attacks as I'm walking up and is attacking him without any kind of warning? Or...
No, because he knew into his field of view, and he kind of
Saying hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled a really good, well, fairly good initiative for me.
You- Alright.
Hey, you took my
Go ahead.
initiative off.
Oops, sorry. What was it?
18.
18. Okay. You. Wrong button.
With
18.
no point anything. Ugh.
And you are 18. Why do you not change? Alright, and we need to put you in.
Yeah, for whatever reason, my initiatives don't do .0 whatever.
The point is a dexterity. That's right. So that determines, like, in the case of who.
A tie.
So, like, if both people rolled 12, whoever had 12.1 would, or 12.3 would be 12.1, or
Because
something
I
like
think
that.
last session,
We
ASILA,
rolled the exact same one, like
yeah,
4.07 or something like that.
Yeah.
The exact same.
Interesting. I don't know why.
check out.
Yeah, because NEPHI has a +1 from dexterity,
Mm.
which also gives her a plus +0.01, and ASILA does not, I guess, apparently, from what I can see. Anyways, so Ford, he is. I'll let you go first.
He just wasn't expecting Ford to immediately attack him. He's
Yes.
thrown off.
I will let you.
So I'm gonna be walking up with my thing still in my sheath, just with my 4 lights kind of dancing around. I'm just gonna walk up and he's gonna looks at me, unsheath my sword in slice motion
Okay.
for a.
Go ahead and.
At some point, you're gonna stop believing me now. At this point, I got a nat 20.
I'm starting to get suspicious, but I'll believe you.
He's like
That.
Nice.
What's
he's
that?
like the Taliesin of our group, apparently.
I said, I'm legitimately rolling this shit.
I'll believe you.
Maybe we should
This
get
time.
photographs of the dice just to make sure it doesn't have all 20s.
Right.
Okay.
Same guy that he usually will roll, ones and shit and make fire
Yeah.
out of my
Go ahead and roll damage. That hits, by the way, in
1d.
case you were wondering.
No.
Sword actually crits on 19 too, so
No.
What are you
Good.
holding?
a longsword.
Okay.
D8 times 2. Does that mean I roll a D8 twice or roll it and multiply it?
You roll it and multiply the number.
So that's 4
roll it
damage.
once. What did you roll?
2.
Okay, yeah, so 4. And you should add something to it.
Probably strength.
D20 plus
Strength
2
modifier.
written next to it.
What's your strength mod?
I think it's 2.
Yeah, so you'd add 2 to that.
Well, let's see. Strength
Check.
is
Yes. So it would be a total of 6 damage.
6
Cool.
damage. But yeah, I really swear I'm not the kind of guy who just, would and tell you guys something different.
Right.
I
We
believe you.
totally believe you.
No, I believe you. Let us then move on to ASILA. What would you like to do?
I see Justice Man immediately attacking, so I'm going to move forward,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use my magic stone.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
And you're gonna-
I should be able to.
Smack them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that it actually hits him, though.
Yeah, that just bounces off the wall.
It leaves a nice divot in the wall, though.
Yeah, a nice little dent beside his head. Okay, that makes it NEPHI's turn.
Gonna do nothing.
Okay. Can I have you all roll a perception check as well?
Okay.
15.
I'm sorry, roll a what?
Perception.
10 plus my 5 modifier, so 15.
Yeah, I'm actually. Well, I guess I should say I'm keeping an eye out for anybody else coming.
No!
Okay.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh wait, that was ASILA. I thought that was
That
my
was
roll.
me.
I was like, no, I rolled a 1. Oh wait,
Yep.
never mind. Okay.
But, so
Sorry.
NEPHI notices what the two of you are too busy fighting to notice is that right around the corner here, there actually are a couple more of the Z things.
Oh dear. Yeah.
And
Use your words, Nephi.
The Oozy.
Looking at the
There's an Uzi
gentleman,
around the corner.
Yeah.
That'll be a huge help.
looking at the gentleman up there, you can tell that he can see those, and he is cowering from them. He's not a fan of the oozes. So, is there anything you'd like to do in your turn?
Ready myself for take a defensive stance.
You want to move away from them, baby?
Just a little bit back, yeah. I'll just move back a little bit, keeping my eye on all of them as best I can.
Okay. He is not a combatant in any sense of the term.
He could
And
poke
so
somebody
he's
in the
kind of-
eye.
He's gonna stick around back here. All
Okay.
right. So Ford, I'm actually going to let him have turn first, so that you don't have 2 hits on him without him being able to respond. So,
I'm actually going to run to the restroom while he does his action.
okay. Well, that's annoying because I wanted him to yell at him. Oh well.
What an inopportune time to take a bathroom break.
I know, right?
When you're about to be attacked.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, he is in the meantime just kind of wandering around, floating around, looking at things. Ooh.
Don't
ooh.
wander out too far.
I would not want to get in one of those guys. That just is disgusting.
Then stay away from them.
They're interesting.
They'll-
Yeah, but they're disgusting and they'll just suck you in. Keep your distance.
What all do we know about them?
They're oozy. If
That's
you would
it.
like,
Just
if you would
there.
like to make a
I think I already rolled the knowledge of dungeoneering.
dungeoneering, I think is the appropriate.
As
Yeah,
I say,
I think
they
that-
don't seem very naturey.
No, we'll stick with dungeoneering. Who rolled the dungeoneering? I think.
Me.
Did anyone else roll dungeoneering?
I think Ford did. I think he got like a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, because he identified a little. NEPHI, if you would like to see what you know about these, you definitely can.
Oh, absolutely. I have no knowledge of dungeoneering, but I'll give it a try anyway, because what
Hey,
the
me
heck?
either.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You've heard
But you at least
that.
lived in underground Rocky. I'm a top dweller.
You've heard through conversations with the occasional traveler that some gooey things live underground, and it made you think that's not a place I really want to go very much.
There's no sunlight down here. I don't like it. And these things don't look like they've ever seen the sun. Ooh. Key, you want to go see what's inside one?
Seriously? Seriously? You're gonna try that? That's what you're gonna do?
No.
Sure.
I just thought you might be able to get closer than me and see what's inside it without, you're much smaller and nimbler.
Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah. Sure. Keep talking.
I don't want to be here.
I like how NEPHI's having just like a minor breakdown because she's underground.
It's the first time in my life I've been underground.
Whereas ASILA's just like, feels like home. Key, did you want to get in my pocket?
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
No.
Just small talk.
So, yeah. He is interested in things and thinks the oozes are disgusting. We've also established NEPHI does not know anything about them. But so you slash the guy, the bandit, slave, or person, whoever, cowering in the corner. He's like, "Whoa! What the hell? Get away from me! Can't you see those oozes over there? Why are you attacking me instead of the monsters?"
Let's see. I've already been tried to kill. I've already almost been murdered by someone who looks like you once. I can only assume you're with him.
Yeah, Ford, there's oozes over here. They seem a little... I mean, we can take care of Bob number 2. Fine. But oozes, I don't know what we could do about oozes.
Okay. Fine. I'd rather die by a sword than get eaten by one of them. And he jumps and attacks.
Alright.
So he's going to attack Ford. He is going to use his long sword. And... I think that will work. Nope. Try again. That
Alright.
didn't work either. I missed something here.
Written down, son.
What's that?
Is my AC written down?
I can look it up real quick.
I have it written down, but I don't know if I included my armor into it.
Let me look. It should automatically.
Armor gives it to you. Yeah, it's 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. We are going to roll. And a 16 does hit. So, we are going to roll damage, which is... What is you guys? 1d8. 1d8. Holy crap. He does 11 damage.
Whoa.
Well, I'm dead.
Okay. Ford is unconscious on the ground.
Oh, son of a...
And the dude is yelling, "Why can't you people just leave me alone?" And that makes it ASILA's turn.
Uncool, dude. She's going to run forward, and she's going to grapple him, I guess?
Like, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I want to do.
Yes.
I want to grab him, and then I want to throw him at the slimes.
Okay. Let's go with your combat bonus versus his combat defense, I guess. CMD versus CMD. I will allow that.
Okay. So
his
CMB. Please, not terrible. Not terrible.
Wow.
Wow,
You do not have much trouble taking him and basically grabbing, like, dodging under his sword, grabbing him kind of around the waist, and hurling him the other way. He's kind of off balance, so he stumbles.
What I'm kind of thinking of is I get up and I grab him by, like, around the shoulders, like around the collar, and then she's essentially, like, almost like suplexing him, like up and over, but she's gonna keep on following through, and she's throwing him at the ooze.
Okay, that works. So you go up and grab him and kind of pull and hurl him that way. He kind of tumbles a bit and ends up landing right in front of the oozes, kind of face down right in front of the oozes, facing them. And when he kind of gets back up to his feet and sees them right there, he lets out a shriek, and starts kind of scrambling backwards. This is unfortunate because now the oozes are very aware of him, whereas before they didn't seem to be paying him any attention. But he's trying to scramble away, and one of the oozes kind of reaches out and tries to grab him as he's scrambling away. Let's see if they succeed.
Exactly what I was hoping would happen.
Hey, Bob 2, do you have any keys on you?
He's panicked. He is terrified right now. He is not paying attention to you at all.
Throw me the keys!
So we will go with...
I don't want to have to fish the keys out of the ooze.
Oh, and that he definitely hits him.
Yeah.
So one of like the blobbish, the blob kind of rises up and then slams down on him. Which let's see, that does okay. What? Okay, this is new. I gotta look up and see what grab does. I think it's like a grapple.
Most likely.
Yeah. Start to grapple. Oh, okay. Well, looks to be him. Okay. So that does 20 or not D20, D3. So it does 2 damage to him, and he is grappled. That other dude is going to move up and also attempt to slam on him. And
sorry, I'm just really giddy that this actually worked.
oh my gosh, and this guy does a very good roll as well. Slam again. And he is not having a good time.
I mean, better him
The
to
one
the
who's
oozes
against
than
killing
us,
just called
but
quite a murder.
And 2 more damage. Okay. And then they both also do an extra 1d3 of acid. I'll just roll them together because why not? So that's another 4. So he is not feeling good. He's scrambling, trying to pull away. I should actually probably do that.
Yeah.
All right, so that was ASILA's turn. These guys kind of fit in there. NEPHI, would you like to do anything? Key is backing up a little.
Yeah, I'm going to circle wide around the oozes and head over towards NEPHI and Ford. Away from the
ASILA.
oozes. ASILA, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna head toward myself.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Murder me.
I'm gonna give Ford one of the potions.
Okay.
I'm unconscious.
So
I have 8 health. He does 11 damage.
Yeah.
So you
I-
need to make a heal check to get him stable. And then once he's stable, he'll essentially be awake with like 1 HP, and then he can take the potion from there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep. That is a heal check. I think that passes. I need to figure out. Hold on.
Yeah.
18
I
passes.
think-
I'm pretty sure that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that passes.
I'm gonna get up and immediately chug the healing potion.
The one I'm giving you or your own?
Well, you already gave me one before.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Since you were unconscious, I was gonna try and give the unconscious you a potion, but I didn't know that I had to do other stuff. So, then take your own potion and I'll keep mine.
Trying to figure out how that actually works. And
What?
do you know how that works? Is it like what's the DC for this saving throw?
Hold on. Finder
Trying to look that up.
stabilizing.
But I'm not finding it.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nothing.
So, okay, I found it. Hit points reaches 0, you're disabled. When it reaches -1, you're dying. You're not dead quite
How
yet.
far below you? Like, so what were you at, Monkey?
Let's see. I have 8 health. He did 11 damage.
So yeah,
So
minus
I-
3.
3
Yeah,
behind
okay.
negatively.
All right, so you were
Wait.
really close to being, because I think it's like if you go negative half of your health.
Yeah, it's -2 of your constitutions. So he would have been good for a little while. Because your constitution is decent. Well, let's look up because we may need to know this. Constitution of 13. So you would be good up to -13.
Up to negative what?
-13. Your
13.
constitution.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so you had a little while yet. But better to take
You're
care of you now.
unconscious. Okay, so next turn. No, that's fine. We haven't gotten there yet. All right, so you can stabilize him with a DC 15 heal check, so he's stabilized, but he's still unconscious. He's just not dying. But he does need healing in order to become conscious and use.
Yeah, so now you can give him the essentially forcing the potion down his throat.
Yeah, force feed him a potion.
Yep.
So 1d8 plus 1.
Okay.
And then during his next turn, he'll wake up.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
1d8 plus 1.
So are you force feeding him yours or his potion?
Can you shuffle through my pack?
I'll give him
It's like, I'm not
mine.
wasting it.
Well, yeah, I'll rummage for his. I know he has one. And I might need it still. But, whatever.
You cut your hand on my sword in my backpack.
All right, so that gives you 9 hit points. I believe that
Hey, that's as good as it could have been. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it heals you from 0, but I'm not sure.
Regardless,
It
we have to
should-
have health, so
If
I'm pretty fine.
he's not dying, he should be, let's see, stabilized.
Stable stops losing hit points. It doesn't say. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. The way it works in my game is that as soon as you're stable, your hit points are effectively 0, and you go from there.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Gavel, hit desk, case closed. Next.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. This makes me wonder if my hit points are accurate.
What do you have?
According to my sheet, I have 12.
That does not sound accurate.
No. I
Hold
don't know
on.
why I have 12. That's what.
8
Did you
doesn't
level
sound
your-
right. 8 doesn't sound right for you, Ford. You should have more than that. You have a D8 hit die.
Yeah.
You actually have 9 hit points. So you still
Why
went
would
down,
he have
but
9?
because you get 1 for your Constitution mod for every level.
I only have 8 health, though.
You have 9. So you get your
Oh,
hit
then I
die.
guess I should have 9 as well.
Yeah, so if your Constitution score is 1, you gain extra HP per level. If it's 2, you gain 2 per level, etc.
So
Let
I
me
should
look at
have 9.
NEPHI real quick. I want to double check that.
Yeah.
You may have some other factor. You have 12 because why? Because you have 3 for free from some sort of miscellaneous bonus. I know we put that in there. Don't know why or where it came from.
Don't know.
Interesting. We may need to figure out why that's there. I remember putting that in. I don't remember where it came from.
Okay.
Toughness. That must be it.
Oh, right. That's one of my. That's one of
Yes.
my feats I took. It was toughness.
Yep.
I can
that was it.
endure a lot of stuff. Okay.
Yep. So you gain 3 hit points, and
Okay.
for every hit die you possess beyond 3, you get an additional 1 hit point.
Okay.
So-
Whew. I'm like I forgot I'm tougher than I feel,
So
but I'm not very strong.
you're as close to a tank as we've got.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Mini tank. Okay, so Ford is all the way back up to full health. He's and as soon as it's his turn again, he can kind of get up and do things again. Which now that NEPHI's taking his turn is now Ford's turn.
Right, now I'm awake because the potion was shoved down my throat.
Yep.
Pretty much.
You are awake, and the dude who was in front of you, who slashed you as you went unconscious, is no longer there, and you can hear screaming behind you.
What has justice done in my absence? Good, I hope.
I threw a dude.
At an ooze.
Where by chance are we? I don't have memory after I...
Oh, not this again.
Last I remember, I was petting a horse because, justice is always keeping your animals nice and healthy and taken care of.
So there's stairs inside of the tent. Going down into this cell area. That's about all you've missed. You need to attack that guy. Don't touch the oozes.
Cell area? Where's Bob and Murdred?
We knocked him out while you were petting the horses. Don't worry about it.
Also, we're going to talk about this later.
Yeah, we gotta have oozes and this other Bob to take care of. Please.
We're taking care of the oozes, though.
No, we're taking care of Bob 2.0.
Yeah, and hoping the oozes don't have an interest in us.
Alright. There's only one thing I can do, and I can do best. I'm gonna inspire you guys. So he just starts doing a little tap dance and jig, and you all feel inspired and get a +1 on your attack bonuses.
And damage.
And plus, since the slimes, we're not fighting them, are they getting the bonus as well because they're fighting Bob?
Oh.
I mean, my character would be wanting to give it to the slimes because they're assisting us in beating the villain.
I'm gonna say probably not, mainly because I don't think they're intelligent to understand what you're doing.
Okay.
Also, because of meta knowledge, oozes can't see.
That too.
Good points all around here, okay.
But good try, though.
Sure.
Yep, so I'm in the corner here doing my little tap dancing, doing a jig in my arms maybe.
That's so helpful. Thank you.
So, what you get is you have a +1 bonus on saving throws against charm and fear, and a +1 on attack and weapon damage rolls.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh. Do they feel like it's surging through their bodies now?
Sure, I mean, it's not going to be visible on them like it is. They can feel.
I'm just saying,
I feel a surge.
Yeah.
So helpful.
They're feeling like, yeah, this is good. Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Can't do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Okay. So,
NEPHI, go NEPHI!
Yay!
Hey.
all right. And I think that's going to take your turn to do that. It is now Bob 2.0, or Thug with Sword, or Oozophobic, his turn. He is...
I'm gonna name him Tupo because it's 2.0.
I like it.
Tupo.
He's still screaming and is trying to break the grapple. So, let me just... okay. That means he needs to roll. I cost something. Alright, Tupo is going to roll that. And he manages to successfully extricate himself from the ooze and is going to crawl, kind of crab walk, backpedal away from the oozes as basically as far as he can. So he's up against this wall here and is staring wide-eyed at the oozes, who are, well, it's not their turns yet. So that's where he's going to be. And he kind of barely notices you, but most of his attention is on the oozes, and he's terrified at this point.
Oozophobic.
So
That's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
ASILA sees him panicking, and she walks over and says, "Do you have keys for the cells?"
He's starting to get under control. If I tell you, do you promise to get me away from them?
I promise not to throw you back into them, yes.
That's probably good enough right now.
What was that?
He said, that's probably good enough right now.
Okay.
I'll tell you where the keys are if you keep me alive and safe from them.
Fine. Deal.
Okay. We need to go back down that way. They They left me back here when I wouldn't go past the oozes. But they're so scary. They're so disgusting.
You haven't had any trouble with them yet. What? I mean,
They're
I don't see
plotting.
the issue.
They're
plotting?
Waiting. They're waiting. They trapped me in that corner. And they were just waiting for me to either eventually break and try to dash past them and they'd ambush me, or they were just waiting for me to starve and die.
I think you're making things up in your head. They're not that scary. She pulls him up by the collar and pushes him forward in the direction that they need to go.
So, like, over here-ish.
Yeah, like this way.
He scrambles up against this wall and kind of inches along it. Keeping his back to the
You
wall.
said you would show us where to go. She keeps pushing him forward.
Yeah. Keep me away from those oozes, though.
Well, then
And-
just keep walking.
Kind of backs this way.
She just
And
essentially grabs onto his collar and starts dragging him.
okay. So he's coming along with you down this way.
And we follow suit.
And he floats along behind. And the oozes.
Or six behind and goes, yes, I helped.
The ooze, as you all move down the corridor. Oops, that's not me. I want Key. I'll let you move yourself. As soon as you kind of get out here, he kind of goes down on like rests his hands on his knees and kind of bends over.
Hey, no rest.
That was
Where are the
close.
keys?
Fine. They're down that way, and he points down the hallway past the open door. Why do you need them though? You already got the door open.
We're trying to get the cells open.
Oh.
That's right.
Yeah.
We've seen inside.
Screw you.
Oh, just
And
leave.
he turns around as kind of looking over his shoulder, talking to you, and then he sees down the hallway that the two oozes have followed you guys. Shrieks again and starts running down the hall.
Well,
I'm-
hopefully there's no danger down there, because he's going first. Alright, I guess let's go. Yeah.
What was that, Monkey?
Oh, you can't escape justice, sir!
So he runs down this way.
Whee.
I'm assuming, Monkey, that you've been recasting dancing lights whenever they go out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's silly not to. It takes no
Yeah.
extra effect or anything to do it, so.
Although your dude was unconscious and he woke up in the dark. So
So that logic would be, oh, hey, it's dark.
yeah. Okay.
Since we're down here, can I look down this way?
Sure. You can see that. It seems to be another branch of the cellar, tunnel, whatever.
Okay.
Going off that way.
Alright, I'm gonna keep following.
Okay. The Chupo is going to continue down and keep running. And take a right turn there.
He might just be running for his life and not leading us to the keys anymore. Just want to say that.
So I stop chasing after him for a second and say, do you want to stop and look around then?
Keep following him just in case, and yeah, I'll kind of take a look around, I guess.
ASILA, make a perception check since you're in the front.
And I'm going to be very perceptive.
Yes, you
And
are.
get over one.
Very perceptive. Not bad.
You notice kind of along the hallway that it's getting down here. You can see kind of flickering light.
Sorry, say that again?
You can kind of see on the walls here that it's a little bit of like flickering light. Like there's some sort of light source down that way.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I guess we're gonna just keep following.
As you turn the corner, out of the way. You turn the corner and you see. Screw this. We'll do it this way. Boom, boom, boom.
About the other 10-minute limit.
Okay. Well, this is what you see as you run through the hallway. And he runs in here, yelling, and gets the attention of the other two guys who are around a little campfire down there. He's running and yelling, "Help, help, help!" The other two, at first, kind of going like, "Really, dude?" kind of looks. But then they notice you, and they get up and draw their swords. And I think if we're at where Monkey's at, this might be a good time to stop, rather than jump into combat again.
Probably a good idea.
Sounds good.